What we have now
What would be the solution, Mr. Onyekwelu?
A lot of school of thought we believe
Mr.
that...
Onyekwelu, if I may come in here, what do you suggest is the solution? You've talked about the things that are on ground that are not right. What is the solution, in your opinion?
Solutions-wise, now, it's very unfortunate. Many Nigerians, not only myself, have given so many solutions in the past. The question is, will those solutions even sink into anybody's ears, or is it just going to pass through there and come out from there? But we have to keep pushing and believing that someday somebody up there will probably listen to us. How can you be fighting war against terror when our national borders are not secured? So basically, the chances of the terrorists coming to do an attack and escape from our borders and go to neighboring countries and just relax and have a cool-off time. And when there's need for them to come back again, they will come back again. The army has a primary objective to secure our national border, to secure our national sovereignty. Are they doing that enough? A lot of school of thought, we say they're not doing it. So if our national borders are not secured to monitor egress and egress, to monitor people coming and people leaving, honestly, we're just going to keep doing the secondary warfare. Basically, when you fight criminality, you have to go to the basics. First of all, secure our borders, so we know who comes in and who goes out. The level of APC, armored personnel carriers, that the insurgents show on their videos in Nigerian territory, you ask yourselves, how do these vehicles come into Nigeria? Who is monitoring our borders? The level of cache of arms they use, how do they come into Nigeria? Then that's a part of national borders. Second solution I would prefer. Up till today, we've got no national ID system. You know, you keep saying all those things and it sounds as if you're a broken record because you know that nothing will happen about it. A society like Nigeria, we don't even know our population. All you hear is 150 million, 160 million. Now I'm hearing 200 million. I don't even know where they got these numbers from. We don't have an ID system, though we have massive database of PVC, TVC, national passport, driver's license, BVN, all are biometric. Yet, you cannot differentiate between Vince and Victor. If I say who I am, nobody can even identify me. Nobody can take my fingerprint and say, this is who you're supposed to be. That is number 3. Number 4, we have to ask ourselves, in other climes across the world that we have insurgency, now Nigeria is number 3rd in the country that is most terrorized across the world. Even nations like Pakistan, that has terrible record of terrorism, is better off than us. We're only competing with Iraq and Afghanistan. And somebody will now tell us that that kind of security, international security index is wrong also. There's an attack against Nigerian military leadership. It's not an attack. The bottom line is we are not doing enough. And the idea of protection of our national borders, we've not done that. So forget about winning the war. Forget about the narratives. We don't have a national ID system that can be used to identify if Vince is who he claimed to be. We don't have such. We have poor communication about what's happening in the war front or theaters of operation. We don't have that. The Nigerian people cannot be forced to fight the war against insurgency when the military are not carrying them along, when the military is not giving them the kind of respect and information and, you know, that collaboration spirit, when they actually look down on you or intimidate you, when they put roadblocks and send battalions of soldiers in parts of Nigeria that is relatively very safe and peaceful. So I don't understand what other solutions that we can give them. The bottom line is, are they willing to listen? Or a school of thought, we ask them, is this a creative war? Is this a creative crisis? Is it something that was designed in a laboratory to give them relevance, for them to stay in the eyes of Nigerians to show that they are actually relevant in the Nigeria of today? Because if apart from that, honestly, in England, when we have the issue at Woolwich Arsenal, terrorist attack, when we had the bombing in England, it was the Met Police that handled it. The Met Police were on top of it. When they need the army, they will bring the army in. They will prevent, they will protect, they will do the detection and investigation and take people to court if need be. But in Nigeria, you now hear the ICC saying that senior Nigerian army officers are not being prosecuted. Senior Boko Haram officers are not being prosecuted. Is that not a better situation for the Nigerian police to do if they have the resources, if they have the training? But since the Nigerian army is doing the job of everybody, they are the big men in the field. They are the big elephant in the room. They have the budget, they have the men, they have everything you need for them to do. So you know what? The Nigerian army is in charge. The police are just watching. DSS are just watching. So tell me how it's going to end. That's my own personal opinion. With all due respect, well done to the Nigerian army for the job they're doing for us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Onyekwelu. Just before we let you go, have you seen the Amnesty International report or the ICC report? The original?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Onyekwelu, a former British police officer. Sunrise Daily will be back in a moment. Don't go away.